Hi everybody, it's Les. Hey, I just wanted to quickly touch on something this morning that came up from somebody that is curious about starting a home-based business, but she is not 100% on it. And one of the reasons that she's not 100% on it is that she's a little bit worried about timing, as far as cutting a video. It's when you're a stay-at-home mom, it can be a little bit tricky. You've got little kids running around all the time, and a lot of times, my kids are video bombing, the recordings of the Google Hangouts that we're doing. And that's one thing, and I totally understand, when you've got a 3-year-old screaming through the background. We get that around here too. And that does make it a little bit tricky, but look, I just wanted to come out here and give you an example of, I guess, what is acceptable and what isn't. We really get caught up in, especially when you see it on Facebook and you see a lot of people in the home-based business or marketing, and their image is nice and clean cut, and they're wearing a suit and they look very professional. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be like that. And in fact, a lot of times when you see people like that, for me, that's a huge turnoff, because when I started a home-based business, I am a stay-at-home mom, and I don't always have time to jump in the shower in the morning. I mean, I've got, 2 little kids of my own and a nephew here that I'm, constantly running around and doing things with. And for example, right now, I just got back from the bus stop with my kids. So, I have a personal thing about not going to the bus stop in my jammies. I'm just wearing a pair of capris and a tank top, and I did manage to drag a brush through my hair, but only just barely, and I've got my hat on. And here I am talking to you because, this is the time that I have, and, to sit down and have a chit chat. So my point here is, don't worry about making sure the time is exactly right, because exactly right really is a perception. Now, I'm going to have a lot more success bringing people into my business and helping people, do what they want to do with their lives if I can be relaxed and have a relaxed atmosphere and show people that, yeah, if you want to show up to work in your jammies and you can show up and be productive that way, then do it. It's your business, and you don't have to wear the suit and tie, and you don't have to dress up and get your hair done perfect every day. Now, there are a lot of people out there that work better that way. I am 100 times more productive if I do manage to get up and jump in the shower before the day gets started. But I can't say what time my kids are going to get up. I've got an early riser. Sometimes she's up at 5:30 in the morning, and if I get up at 5, well, I get my cup of coffee, and that's about it before I've got, a little munchkin sitting in my lap wanting to know what we're doing this morning. So anyway, you just have to really take it as it comes. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it at all. People want to work with real people. They don't want to work with a phony baloney image. And, that if you are the suit and tie person, then that's great. If that's you, then do that, because that's you. If you're uncomfortable coming to work in your PJs, then don't do that. It's all about, balancing. But I just want you to know that it is perfectly acceptable to come and sit down at the computer in the morning with your baseball hat on and your tank top and, no makeup, and and just get after it and have a good day, because, when all's said and done, we're here, we're in the home-based business. This is what we wanted to do, and we do this so that, we can have those kinds of freedoms, so that we can work from home. We can get up and go to work in our fluffy ducky slippers if that's what we want to do, and we can sit here with our cup of coffee and, just kind of be ourselves and do our thing. A lot of people have a big office in the background, and I don't. I have my computer right here in my little dining room area because this is my favorite room in the house. It's really bright, and I feel very productive when I'm in here. So, that's just how it is. You know, you do what works for you. That's the point here. When you are operating your own home-based business, you do what works for you because people want to work with other people. And you just keep that in your mind and everything will be great. So don't hesitate. Don't hold off on, you know, following your own dream and getting started on what you want to do because you're worried that maybe you've got a little mess in the background, or you know that your hair's not just right, or your makeup's not just right, or you're not wearing exactly the right kind of clothes. You know, you need to think about who it is that you are doing business with, and you know, do business with yourself. Look for people who are like you, and then you don't ever have to worry about, you know, putting on a show. So that's all I have to say today, and yeah, anyway, you guys have a beautiful morning, because it is, I don't know about where you guys are at, it's about 8:40 in the morning here in Salt Lake City, Utah, and it is a gorgeous day out there. I think it's going to be a scorcher though. I think it's supposed to be up in the 80s. So anyway, I'm looking forward to getting outside and getting my patio set up, and maybe tomorrow morning I'll be out there on the laptop working. That'd be pretty good. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple links up down below, just like always. And when you are ready to start your home-based business and you're ready to work with Dylan and I, go ahead and click those links and we will be here for you. And don't wait. Don't overthink it. Just get started. It's $25 a month. I mean, you can't even take a family out for a crappy dinner for $25. So, you know, get started, get in here, and, you know, sit here in your tank top and your baseball hat and drink your cup of coffee and listen to the birds and have a beautiful work day. All right, you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.